Okay, what up, ladies and gents? It's your favorite Asian robot right here. Hopefully, your favorite official content creator, First Descendant. And I am so grateful to be back online. I thought that I wouldn't be able to do my show today, and I was literally panicking because that is not what I like to do. I like to be on time and on schedule for my stuff, but unfortunately, my ISP today, I don't know what the issue was. I'm unsure why there was an issue, but it just wasn't working, and like I could not get on the net no matter what I did. Tried to call their support helpline. There was no number, no personnel around. It was just wild. So today was a bit tough, but I am really glad that we are actually back online right now. So we are actually going to rock and roll. We're going to do our usual thing. We've got a lot of reactor farming to get done, and hopefully I can get it done. Because I must get an ultimate Sharen reactor today so that we can get all the stuff that we need to get done during the week. Voltia build will drop tomorrow. I know many of you have been asking about it. And then Keelan build will drop the day after. I've also got some other filming work to do for my newest sponsors. So it's going to be a very busy and tight week, but I hope you guys will enjoy it. We've also changed the format of our vertical lives and YouTube shorts as well, so that we can create a more pleasant experience for you guys. That's actually what I was working on all day today. So I might be a little extra tired tonight, but I hope you guys will still have a great time with me. Thank you very much. Welcome to the show. All right, it is your favorite Asian robot. Let's get started, shall we? First, I'm going to tell the people in the Discord that we're live, and then after that, I'll tweet and do all the usual kind of stuff that we always do. So let's get it done. Time to be farming, chilling, and blood spilling. World that won't change. I remember Rena needed to farm his doggo. Don't know if he's still on, but if he is, I might help him farm some doggo too. I have to say though, I don't know why the cover pages didn't change again, but I'm actually gonna quickly change them right now because I can. Congrats, Crimson Dread. That's weird. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna fix the cover pages because otherwise people will not know which one is the correct show to attend because they might think it's a previous show. So give me a moment and we'll get that cleared. It doesn't take long. I'll change the main one first. Then I'll change the vertical one. Thankfully, all this only takes a few seconds, which is great. Skills. Hello, Matthew. Fisher. MO. Endurance game mode? I don't know anything about that, man. I'll know about it when it turns into patch notes or its official information. The devs could have confirmed something in the Q&A, but until then, it remains just a suggestion or a project they could be working on. So I wouldn't know, man. Okay. Alright, everything seems to be smooth now. Don't forget to like and share the streams, and let's go have a good time, shall we? Okay, time to begin. First and foremost, electric. I remember electric fusion is still here. that? The radar. So let's go to the radar. Can't remember if we got a good reactor last time, but I'm gonna check. Hey Joe, good to see you. And once again, my deepest apologies for being late. I didn't intend to, but yeah, I don't know what went wrong with the internet service provider today, and it was just a bit of a... It was a moment, I'll tell you that much. It was a moment. Okay, let's see what else is good. Toxic. Okay, toxic on this type of reactor. Not what I need. The rest, I will wait. I know, I still hate having to delay my show. I was like literally trying to hotspot my internet. I was literally trying to hotspot my PC just so that I could freaking, you know, get my internet's like reschedule the show, because it was already like at 10:15 it was still down. I don't know what happened today. It's the longest it's ever been down in Singapore. It was actually down for approximately an hour and 20 minutes, which is very rare. In Singapore, most problems with internet get solved within like 30 minutes. Like 30 minutes is already considered very long. So yeah. You'll have to wait for the video and see, Crimson Dread, or you'll have to tune into the stream. I do not reveal such things in chat. I'll tell you why. There are those who will steal my stuff. But it's good to see you again, Crab. Once again, my deepest apologies to everyone for delaying your show by about roughly half an hour compared to the original start time. Heck, I would have started at 10 if I could, but it's rough. Hello, Fairy. Nice. Nothing wrong with an ultimate play. She can be a useful choice. I mean, I personally wouldn't choose her, but she can be a useful choice. I use her mostly for weapons tests these days. These days, I actually use my ultimate glaze solely for one thing. She is here to test and ensure that my stuff works as planned. Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, either way, she might make a comeback in future. You never know. They're not just gonna leave her out in the dirt forever. So on a personal level, I will tell you, on a personal level, I got a good feeling about Blay. Genuinely do.
Get out of the way! Out of my way!
Speaking of which, before I deliver the Voltia builds to you guys later, I do have to run some weapon tests on it as well, which you guys will get a preview of live on stream before the build actually drops tomorrow. I know that many of you guys were interested in it, so you guys will get all that sorted out. She is still a decent character. I wouldn't say she's the best. She's still decent, you know. But yeah, she has her moments. And like I said, she's still the queen of weapons tests. Can't do a weapons test without her and Enzo. Oh, they're sorry guys, might choke a bit. I just got a new cable mat, like mouse mat from my younger brother, and it is so good, but it's got that plastic smell, so I'm literally choking to death while sitting here. So forgive me for that for today. Lots of things to forgive me for today. Now, one moment. Okay, that's resorted. Okay. Now. One moment. Okay. The other thing will not matter. This won't I? Correct. Give me a minute, fam. Hello, Violence. It's going good, sweets.
Ask me anything about modules.
Yeah, fair enough. Nothing wrong with that, perk grab. Not every Descendant is gonna gel with everybody. Now, the screen will remain dark for a while I do some build crafting in the background, so please do put up with it for a moment. I'll sort it out soon. Good. We are now ready. Yes. Everything is beautiful. Satisfied. Glad to hear it, sweets. I hope you get it soon, Violence. Week 3, eh? Sounds rough. Reactor farming is tough, though. That is the truth, unfortunately. Alright, back we go. Now that I'm done doing my theory crafting in the background for later, I will go back to reactor farming. Hopefully the plastic smell will be gone by tomorrow. I hate choking. But this is a good mat. A very good mat.
So slow.
It's all about the luck and chance in combining. To be honest, when Ultimate Freyna first came out, I combined for over 2 weeks to get Venom Injection. And only, I think it was the second week, I finally got it. I had to actually farm red mods. It was quite wild.
Why, you little...
It's just to preview some of the cool costumes, that's all. It's not actually like anything special that you have to do. So do be aware of that. It's not a special event or anything. It's just to preview some of the stuff in season 2. Like, they wanted to entice you guys to spend, pretty much. Kyber mine. What Kyber mine? As far as I know, Sharen reactors are only here, which is mining site. Well, I guess they also drop in their natural location, but this is fine. Is Kyber mine where they normally drop? Because if it is, I might visit there. I might give it a try. I just genuinely didn't memorize the locations, so I just go with whatever it shows me on the rewards. Okay, I'll go give it a try. Very well, why not? If you're wrong, Raffi, take note that I will execute your entire bloodline. Are you confident? But yeah, sure, if that's the natural area for it, then there might genuinely be a lot of reactors. Are you daring to give me advice? Shameful, Raffi, shameful. Remember that giving me advice is a crime. Punishable by death, of course. Hello, Vudokri. Oh wait, I didn't start the mission. LOL. Very smart of me. I blame Raffi for this. All things considered, it's probably Haley, because it's a fire element boss, so chill element. And since it can be done solo, then skill-based builds will work, so Haley or Viessa. Yep. I mean, 400% works in a ring, so seems correct.
Why, you little...
I could also use high voltage, actually. But as far as I know, all I have to do is run around this circle right here. I'm going goodly. Just running around in a circle. Good. Hey, Doc. I haven't even tried the new Colossus. For me, it's just like, meh. I'll do it when I do it. Gotta get my other stuff done first. I'm glad you did, Doc. Good sir, you've tried saying that twice. Please take note, if you keep up with that nonsense, you will just end up in a timeout. Plus, your name is obviously, you know, designed for trolling, so if that's what you want to do, we will just keep removing you from stream, good sir. Oh, reactors. Rafi said I should try this out in Hypermind, so why not? Okay, Sweets Empire. Nice. Sounds about right, Rafi. Of course, Voodoo Cree, but you'll have to wait a while because for me, as you guys know, I'm juggling about 3 games right now, so I will definitely make videos about it, but it will take some time. My first priority is to give you Keelan's build and Voltia this week, then to start work on Ultimate Sharen, then yeah. Typhon, you'll have to wait because I do not disclose what I'm doing until I am 100% sure of my work, so do forgive me. I must ask for your kind forgiveness. Yep, you just gotta speed run it and grit your teeth. But honestly, it doesn't take that long, dude. I literally farmed all of Fellow within 6 hours, so it's not that long. Some people find it boring, but I really like Void Vessel, so it doesn't bother me. Hey, Lawbreaker. I'm well, but pissed off with my ISP. I can't believe they, you know, delayed the start of my show today, but at least it's finally, at least I'm able to do it now, so there's that. But yes, my rage increased quite a bit. But damn ISP. I mean, look, I have to tell you guys, anyone who still plays Ajax in this day and age is wonky and wild. He doesn't do anything. There isn't even a tank role in this game. So until there's a tank role, you know, I don't foresee Ajax being used at all. Right now, all he is just a device, or some would even go as far as to say a crutch for personal survival. Like, to me, that's all Ajax is. He's just there to help people survive if that's really what they need. But other than that, he does not actually offer you anything. Anything of use is what I would say. So that is a big sag for me. And Garbo, these are so Garbo right now. Not really, because Enzo does everything Ajax does, and like if you play properly, like, and I mean you play properly, Enzo is easily way better. Because as long as you can dodge a couple attacks, you won't go down. Most of the time I go down with Enzo is because I'm lazy.
Out of my way!
So if I'm being lazy and just, you know, playing badly, like not dodging attacks, then yes, I will die. Theoretically with Ajax, of course, it is possible to reach heights where your death is impossible, which is why, to an extent, some people use him as a crutch. But don't forget, if you want to clear Deathstalk fast, then Enzo is necessary because Enzo actually buffs the team and gets the job done. So, yeah. No, because I'm not interested in Singular right now, but thanks for telling me. I may farm a perfect bunny reactor in the distant future, but for now, I'm okay. For now, at least. Enzo is more than just a can opener. He is the Swiss Army knife. Also, when you want to do weapons tests, Enzo is the champ. Because with Enzo, you are able to guarantee a fair test, you know? Yeah, fair enough. I hope you get one, Jonathan. I'm searching but not finding. Which is disappointing me tremendously right now. Gold rolls are truly difficult to come by.
Get out of the way!
At least my doggy doesn't have to run far though. See, I'm getting more materialized mixture reactors here than I am tingling mixtures, which is weird. I don't know, I always have weird luck. See, the natural farming spot is not where I get my stuff. It's so awkward. Like, I tend to get my stuff in the weekly reward section. So I'm gonna go back to the other location. Like, this is a pretty good location, don't get me wrong. RNG's bad. God, I should have aired out this map before using it. I'm so sorry, guys, for my frequent choking. Next time I get anything plastic, you know, to prevent the new plastic smell, I'm gonna make sure that I properly air it out. Good, Bilal. Have fun. Fun is good. Greed is good. I have a lot of stuff to greed as well, slowly. Tell you, reactor farming is the true end game. Gotta get good reactors. He's not maxed, but yeah, I do have him leveled. I'll finish him off another time. Too much to do, you know? I'll finish off the Doggerino at a later date. But I do plan on finishing him off.
New subscriber detected.
I didn't count the number of runs, just count the time. So, it took me about 6 hours, that's all I know. I actually disclosed that right at the start of the stream, but I think you may have missed it, John. Tomorrow I'll drop Voltia. Keelan will probably be Thursday or the day after. But I do have a lot of filming to do for my next sponsor, so I'll be focusing on that. So yeah, for anyone that missed the build schedule, tomorrow is Voltia. After that will be Keelan, but it won't be right away. I mean, what kind of thoughts are you looking for, TJ? Because there's no thoughts that I think I would need to give. The fact of the matter is that the doggo just gets increased range. Unless there's some secret, at max level, which, you know, I don't have yet. Oh, good, Jonathan. I do not mind telling you again, because you are a very, very good watcher. Since you watch me on other stuff too, so anytime you got questions, I'll answer. Yes, indeed, I actually can. It's Shure microphones. So Shure decided to sponsor me with a microphone, and they want me to do a review and a stream with their microphone. So yeah, it's looking good. Now this one isn't like the Yume sponsorship, so it's not like a sponsorship whereby, you know, they'll have a code for you to purchase their product, but rather it's more of a direct advertisement of their product. But yeah, Shure microphones are really awesome, and if I do a good job here, you know, maybe they might give me a chance with some other stuff too. So I've got my fingers crossed, you know, that and I'm gonna do the best I can. So I'm really looking forward to it for sure. So it is 100% on my A list. Hey Foxy, thank you. I'm looking forward to shooting their advertisement. Like I said, you'll be seeing me using the microphone very soon. They've got to approve the advertisements first, but once they've approved it, then you guys will see some of that stuff as well. So I'd really like to do all that. So I'm looking forward to it. I start filming Wednesday morning, so that should be good. Oh, fair enough, TJ. Well, it might take me some time to get to max level because it's not a priority right now. I hope they get me a headset. A headset would be really nice too. I want to record some more music. And well, as far as I can tell you, TJ, you should definitely just keep leveling Fellow because it always works best to have him high level. Having the long pickup range is really, really good, especially in like the defense missions and stuff, because he'll just run wherever he needs to and go pick up stuff for you. So, well, in that case, Jonathan, I think I'm in good hands. I literally can't wait to test out their microphone. You know, it's definitely looking good. Yeah. So very happy. It was their Singapore branch that gave me an opportunity. Funnily enough, I can't reveal the lady's name, but the lady's name was a little bit religious. But yeah. No, I'm using Yeti. I'm using my Yeti right now. The microphone has not been unboxed yet because I've got to film the advertisement separately. So when I'm actually using the Shure microphone, you guys will actually know about it because there's going to be an entire stream about it. Like there'll be a poll and everything that I'm supposed to conduct where I'll ask you guys like how's the mic sounding and all that kind of stuff. So this will happen after they approve the advertisement, and that is what will happen, and we'll hook it all up and test it all out. And yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. What's the max level for the doggo? 30, my friend. And if you didn't pay attention, how dare you? Okay, execute this man. Triple R, take him out the back and shoot him for daring to ask a question like that. You should know better, Mr. Danny. Well, I'm glad you had a good run though, Jonathan. You are always a fitness man. Good luck leveling him, Danny. I think you'll enjoy leveling him up because he does get increased pickup range, which is really, really nice. Just getting to work. You need a lot of coffee. Don't forget to make me some as well, alright, Foxy? I'll be counting on some coffee from you. Ah, there's the shame bells right there. Well, if I get a chance to get that sponsored in future, TJ, I will definitely take it. I can't afford to buy a new mic right now, especially since I'm getting this one free. But in future, you know, if they give me a chance at the SM7B, I'll take it. I actually feel so, Shazab. I'm giving this place a fair go because my good friend Rafi, he told me about this place, and it does drop the tingling reactors as well, which realistically is pretty cool. So I'm comparing the two, but I will actually probably go back to the Agni Desert area. I did find it better because I could also double up on Keelan reactors, which I kind of want for his bossing build. Well, technically, Foxy, I don't. But hey, I'm not gonna say no if you make me a nice mocha, you know? Just saying, just saying. Technically, I don't. But I wouldn't say no. Might give me a little pick-me-up today, you know? Because I'm kind of tired. I have not been having my afternoon nap these days. Just can't get my mind to rest. You know when you got too much on your plate? Not because I got too much on my plate, like problem-wise, but you know I got too much to do. Holiday season's so busy, you know? So I'm always thinking of my next thing. And those who checked out the vertical stream, they'll know that I improved the vertical stream today. So yeah, you know, it's just it's driving me a little wild. Lol. Thanks, Jonathan. Sure, Shazeb, if those are the stats that you're looking for, then good. If they're not, then, well, we'll see. Very much so, my friend. Very much so. Abyssal Zone, as you can see, I'm an official content creator for the First Descendant, so I'll be focusing my efforts here. I have no interest in returning to Helldivers. Besides, it looks like they've already picked the content creator that they like, you know? If Palstead wants me back, he can call me. But right now, he seems very interested in somebody else that he directly tweeted about. So it looks like they've chosen their creators. I'm just gonna take a backseat on that. And like I said, I've got no interest in playing it right now. You know, if you are having fun, then you have fun with that, but I'm not coming back anytime soon. Right now, all I want to focus on is this game, Path of Exile 2, and Marvel's Rivals. But hey, maybe if enough people tell Palstead to, I don't know, offer me a contract or something, I might come back. I'm always open to it. But, you know, I prefer contract work. Gotta feed the family, you see? Now then. Aha, voila, new passive. Haha. Now, y'all give me a moment. I gotta do some theory crafting in the background. Just kidding. No need for this theory crafting to do anything. By the way,
Ready to be.
The vulgar.
my Sharen outfit is dangerous, okay? She looks like the champion of Shadaloo right now. So, she is a badass. Now, in terms of the cap, I wonder, can I paint it black? Nope. Nope. It needs to be deeper than black. Yes, true Shadaloo champion. But no, maybe the contrast works a little better. Or, oh, actually, that's not bad. I could turn into a red beret too. That's really not bad at all. M. Bison. Yeah, she does, but come on. Commander of Shadaloo is always better. Alright, let's have a look-see at a couple of things. Okay, so. Oh, I haven't put in an energy activator. Whoops. Get one in ya, Sharen. Oh, it's critical hits that reduce the cooldown. Okay. chuck in the usual. How much are we looking at? Yeah, no, the nerd screen is not up. It's okay because this is only the opening. The opening I don't care about. They can't steal. I mean, they literally cannot steal a basic build. So they can do whatever they want. I'm not going to stop them. But they're still not going to be able to steal a basic build. So I'm okay with that. But why is this so low? Okay. I mean, I get the picture and I get the plan. How much does that bring it down to? Without this, how much is the cost? It's about double. It's 24. I mean, there's a couple of casts right there. Should I even bother? Or should I just use? I guess if I'm farming, probably run something like that. I think I'll try and do without it. I'll try and do without it. Then we'll go with that. I'm talking to myself, by the way. Don't worry, I'm just thinking out loud, you know. You. It's not what I want either. I mean, if it is one, then I guess that's a pain. I mean, I could still do it, but it's still a pain. Okay, I mean, makes sense. I would have to adjust that and then add that in. Yeah, okay, I can sort of see that. Yep, I can see that working. Then the other way would be gun focus, which we can do easily, so that's not a problem. Okay, coolio. Spending most of my life living in a gangster's paradise. Okay, yeah, alright, fine. I cannot disagree with the ideology. And I think I can make do without the additional, so that gives me just enough room to have exactly what I want. But she would still suffer the overall, which is the only thing that annoys me. So that one I can't help. I think I'll have to make at least one sacrifice there, which I guess is fair. In which case, the only thing I would probably want is... right. That. Okay, settled. I know exactly what I want then. Okay, good. Goody goody gumdrops. Not really, Frieza. You'll get him as you go along. Foxy replays in the Ozzy Osbourne thing. I have all the mods for Sharen, yeah. Oh, don't worry, Crimson Dread. I will test it out myself another time. Right now, it's just theory crafting because like sometimes I will pause and do a little, like I'll do a little bit of thinking in my head because I need to make sure that what I'm doing is actually exactly perfect. If it's not perfect, then there's no point in doing it. So usually I'll take a moment, like I was doing just then, to be like, okay, you know what? I'm just thinking about what I'm doing. I got a good idea of what I'm doing. You know, I'm good to go now. So now back to farming. I'm heading back to the other area. Now, I normally put up the nerd screen only once I start actually building the build. But yeah. Do not ever talk about that game here. Alright, if you ever mention that game here, then unfortunately you will have to be removed from my channel, Mr. Blade. So I hope you will take my advice and never speak about that game again. Thank you. Not sure I know that game, TJ. I just think it looks cool, though. I genuinely have no idea about that, Clark, actually. I wish I knew. That's something I do not know. Does anyone in chat know what the green icon is over the mission markers? Because I genuinely haven't figured that out. If anyone in chat knows, please tell us. Ah, well there you go. It means you can earn iron particles. Sounds plausible, and I think it's correct as well. So by doing the missions, you'll be able to earn iron particles for your inversion reactor. The ion particles for the inversion reinforcer. That's what it means. No, it's not really for easier spotting, but thank you, chat. See? Sometimes you just gotta rely on your chat. Even as a streamer, you won't know everything. So thank you, chat, for being so helpful. I appreciate you guys. This is why I love streaming for you guys. Always helpful all the time. Even better, the chat also understands my teaching methodologies too, and I respect that. Ah, yes, I know about the quest, Budokri, but I didn't know that they marked out the missions. I did the quest last season, but I didn't do them this season because no point. Yeah. I don't care about the quests. I decided to get out all my inversion particles farming farming the void vessel. But it's good to know that some missions give them too. That's nice. So I'm pretty satisfied with that, to be honest. If you feel so, Gyro, but I haven't seen a Viessa outrun my bunny, so if you feel that Viessa has made bunny irrelevant, good. Enjoy your Viessa. But the only thing I'll caution you is that, look, everybody has their preferences. Everybody's got characters that they love. All right, I understand that. But try to be objective in your statements. Because although Viessa has been buffed, please take note that she still cannot compete with Bunny or Freyna in terms of farming speed. Okay, Mr. Gyro, but like I said, I can outrun every Viessa that comes against me, so if the Bunny is losing, it means they're not using my build. Freyna is still the best QV gameplay for sure. Unfortunately, I will not reveal that right now, Ethereal Lab, so please be patient. Now, if you pay attention to stream, you'll probably see it, but I don't reveal it again to protect my build content, so do forgive me for that. I fully agree, Clark. I mean, VS is good now too, but like I said, you just can't compete with Bunny's range and speed. Well, assuming they're using my build. If they're not using my build, then that's up to them. I can't stop them, but... I've never lost to a Viesa in a race. The only one I lose to now, in terms of racing speed, is Keelan. See, of course, again, with my build specifically. A Keelan can outrun a Bunny. Although, he may lose out in terms of actual clearing speed. Because his range is very narrow. Fun, though. It is fun to spam and jam. Hello, Baldo. How's it going? Well, it's evening for me, but I'll still say good morning to you. Good morning, friend.
No chance.
Well, Crimson Dread, if you pay attention, there might be one. I did not have mine reset, no. Mine are perfectly set up as always. Sorry, turn that off. I shall double check. Nope, mine are still set up as always. Listen, you chief, everybody wants to stay in 400. Of course I do, Danny. All of my builds, once they're fully tested, are released to the public. This is the 400% build, everybody knows it. If there's anybody that doesn't know it, I will personally have to slap him myself. Because if you're not following a robot build, then, well, you're not going to do very well. I'll be honest about that. I've seen dozens come and go. Alright, but so far, mine are proven quality. Of course, some people like to make their own modifications. I don't knock them for that. But if we're talking efficiency, nothing beats a robot build. See, Clark, I'm going to make a video on that tonight. The auto dismantle has a little bit of a bug. It doesn't get your junk filters reset, but if you level up your doggo, your auto dismantle will stop. So it's nothing to do with your filters. You just have to unequip and re-equip the doggo. You just hit endgame. Any suggestions for grinding components? Not really, Peter McRae. All you can do is just farm. So you have to go exactly where the components drop and then farm it until you go blind. That's all you can do, I'm afraid. The dog's not broken. The dog's working perfectly fine. What's bugged is the fact that when you level the dog, a weird bug is triggered where the dog stops functioning. Dog.exe has stopped working. So because of that, what you have to actually do is unequip the dog after turning off the filters, re-equip the dog, turn on the turning off the auto dismantle, turn it back on, you're good to go. If you're confused, there'll be a YouTube short out right after the stream that explains this entire process. So don't you worry. Nah, you don't have to manual dismantle, dude. I got the bug the other day and I figured out the solution. Yeah, I've never had the reset. That one is a completely separate issue. The only bug I've ever had is if the dog stops auto dismantling. Of course, Fraying a bossing build is actually pretty fun. Very useful as well. Especially because now Colossi drop reactors based on the element. So if you ever need to farm electric reactors, or let's say you're looking for a bunch of electric reactors, you can actually farm Executioner with Freyna, and you will get a bunch of electric reactors. No problem, Danny. It's what I like to do. I haven't even started work on Ultimate Sharen, so that's going to be a while away, Mr. Anthony. It's going to take some time because you're going to need the Blue Beetle, and my Blue Beetle is almost finished. So Ultimate Sharen will come together with a Blue Beetle build. That's all going to happen much, much later. So I do apologize, but I haven't even started work on her. Like I said, Voltia and Keelan are my biggest priorities right now.
New subscriber detected.
Get out of the way!
Thanks for subscribing, Peter. Well, the devs have mentioned that they are changing reactor drops and rolls a little bit. We just don't know when, Mr. Voodoo Cree. So we'll have to see. Yeah, they have mentioned that they're working on it. So
Shield.
I'm sure it'll come in due time. You want to learn how to farm Kuiper shards? Alright, ZLX, can you please watch my video on how to farm Kuiper shards? Because you don't do it through missions, my friend. Farming Kuiper is done in a very different way. Have you watched my video on it? If you haven't watched my video on it, then I would suggest you actually check out my playlist of videos. Have you seen my playlist of TFD videos? If not, go search for how to farm Kuiper. Okay? I have a video that explains it fully.
Shit.
Well, like I said, Gyro, it is my build and my build works. Now, I don't disagree that Viessa will be faster at the boss, but she cannot beat my clearing speed, so. And maybe when I've got time, I'll happily prove it. I do lose out in terms of the boss room, but I will not lose out in terms of the speed clearing. So the time that Viessa gains in the boss room, Bunny gains during the speed clear, so it makes no odds, depending on what you're actually doing, so yeah. It's really up to you. So, not arguing with you either, but like I said, I have not been proven wrong to this very day. I am always right. Because if I was ever wrong, I'd be lying. And lying is not allowed. No, she's good on other bosses too, Rena. Like, it doesn't really matter what the boss is weak against. Viessa does a lot of damage, and I mean a lot of damage. So, she can actually reach some pretty insane heights. And that's why for farming, she is awesome. But you need two different types of reactors. I believe Absolute Zero is the current farming method. I'll have to test it in future, but if you're running Absolute Zero, you need a chill singular reactor, which quite frankly works for Haley as well. Then later on, what you will actually need is the fusion one for bossing, which is the regular one. Oh, tech. It's one of the two. I can't remember. I think it's tech. I think it's still tech. Yeah, it's still tech. Still tech. Hello, Sonny. How's it going? How's it going, mate?
My shields. So slow.
I would love to roll reactor stats. That would actually be helpful to me.
Serious?
I mean, sure, Stack. You said it pretty much every time I stream, and then you say nothing else. But yeah, no. Cool, man. I hope you find something better in your life, my friend.
Why, you little...
Because it seems to be lacking right now, and I worry about you, pal. I really do. Alright. Let's go see what's inside my chicka-chang. A cooldown crit damage one. That's all I've got so far. Yeah, nope. Cooldown and Colossus. Okay. Now we're talking. This is working. That is working. But I already have a cooldown in Colossus. Actually, I don't even need a Keelan reactor, do I? Sag! Well, that's going in the bin too. Brenna. Well, that's fair, Vorpine. I too would be lazy. It's just because I want to maximize the cold-bloodedness. My bunny build is the 400% farming build, Mr. Rohit. It's already on the channel. Rena, could you just link him if you've got a spare moment? I don't know if you're free. If you're free, could you link him? If not, then look for my 400% bunny build, Rohit, because all my builds are available on my channel for free. You don't need me to show you. They're all on the channel. Just study the build video and you're good to go. She's a good character. But she's more of a for fun type player. Like, I enjoy Ultimate Sharen, but I think that even after I build her, she will just be there for fun. Because I don't think speedruns are gonna be beaten anytime soon. Even Val, like when it comes to speedruns, even Valby is more competitive now.
Why, you little...
I think it's gonna be Blair, if you ask me, Budokri.
Serious?
Yes, indeed, Sonny. Tomorrow, of course. I think she'll actually have the same issue with Viessa though. Like she'll be slower than Bunny in the speed clearing. Well, slower than Bunny and Freyna in the speed clearing, but she will definitely win against bosses. So I think that she will pretty much, like, in my opinion at least, be very, very similar to how Viessa plays out in the dungeons. But if you want my opinion, Viessa is still better. Simply because Viessa has better casting speed and more utility overall. So I think in terms of like between the two of them, I would still say Viessa is definitely ahead by a little bit, but still ahead.
Out of my way!
Well, I mean, theoretically, so do I. It's only the boss at the end that Bunny slows down on, because if you're using Electric Condense and you encounter a yellow boss, just by activating Electric Condense, because don't forget, Electric Condense gives you additional speed as well, so you can actually run so fast that all the bosses will die before you even explode. So the yellows are elites? I think they're called elites. She still, like, even Bunny can kill elites fast. It's just the end boss that she'll have a bit more struggle with compared to Viessa and Sharen, who are just absolutely gonna melt the bosses. So, there's that. But yeah, she smacked that all on the floor. Sorry, that's what I was thinking about. That, give me some more. Smack that till you get so. Smack that. Oh, oh. Because I am lazy to change. I mean, yes, theoretically, the enemy density here is very low, so I should be using high voltage. But I'm just so lazy to change between this and 400% that I'm just like, you know, I'll just use my 400%. I don't care. So laziness wins the day. I mean, yes, I know it's just clicking one button, but have you ever been so lazy to click a button? Like me, I'm lazy to click a button right now. I know, right, you chief? I love my fellow. My Doggerino is awesome sauce. I do be liking it quite a bit.
Hello.
Hey, is that an arcane? What up, pal?
What is?
Hey, I am mind-numbingly farming reactors and dying slowly inside.
I see.
Yep. But I'll do this for another hour if I have to. I want my perfect reactor. I want it. Then I'll go die in a corner. Well,
That's the way.
it is the way indeed, my friend. You're not wrong, Gyro. I mean, a lot of people do consider, like, Bunny and... well, actually, Freyna even more than Bunny. Freyna is, like, the most so-called brainless way of playing. So, I guess that there's also the fun factor of Viessa. Again, from an objective standpoint, she doesn't win outright, like, oh my god, she's gonna race faster than Bunny. But I can agree that she is more engaging, you know? And from that standpoint, I can see why people want to use her, And of course, some people may be bored with
New
using bunny,
subscriber detected.
but I'll tell you, I do like the brainless way of playing because when you just don't care, you know, it's so much easier to live your life.
New subscriber detected.
Like me right now, I'm like, I could
Out of my way!
put on my 400% build, but do I want to? The answer is no. Because being lazy is why we all play. Well, Viesa does have the swimsuit, but sir, please clean your thoughts, sir. Alright? If you cannot clean your thoughts, okay, there are several websites on the internet that can help you clean your thoughts. Okay, I'm sure you'll all enjoy them. Okay, one has to do with hamsters, very viable. There are several others out there as well, so you can use those to clean your thoughts. But here we have a clean stream policy, so if you haven't entered Sage mode yet, may I suggest you do. So what are you going to do today, Arcane?
I don't know yet. I'm still working to it.
I see. How you feeling, by the way? Any better?
As of right now, I'm feeling better.
Okay, good. I hope it stays that way.
Yes.
Yeah, fingers crossed, man. Being sick ain't no fun.
No, it is not.
All this time and I still haven't found. Well, I found one that's close to perfect, but I need one that's super perfect. Because if it's not super perfect, then how dare it? How dare it not be? What type of reactor am I going for? I never said, Foxy. You know I would never reveal that. Of course, some people who are sharp-eyed enough might catch it, but I will never reveal it early. I have to wait. Time of the builds. Regardless of whatever purpose they serve, Mr. TJ, we have a clean stream policy, okay? And we have ladies present in chat, so let's all be chilled out, okay? Beer is the mind chiller. That's why they call me Sid Bourdi Atreides, okay? Become Zen. Become Zen. Become one with the inner peace. Why do we have a melee attack in TFD? That's a good question. That's a good question. Thank you for asking that question. I don't have an answer for you, but that's a good question. Now get out of my swamp. But yeah, nah, I mean, that's a good question. That's a very good question. I too ask these questions. Omega says, I have nice hair. Thanks, bro. All I do is wake up in the morning. That's about it. Thank you for the compliment, though. To tickle Colossi. So Crimson Dread says to tickle Colossi. That's why we have a melee attack. Yes. Specifically, many of you with unclean thoughts in your mind might consider tickling Dead Bride. Shame on you. Shame on all of you.
My shields!
You can actually throw a punch to animation cancel, or to just get down to the ground faster if you want to, but yeah. Like, the only use that I found for it is precise animation cancel. They may have said it in the dev Q&A, but I can't confirm it for you because I don't ever read the dev Q&A channel. Too much going on there, and I don't want to be those no effort content creators that goes like, hey there guys, there's just one comment and I'm gonna make an 8-minute video out of it so I can milk you guys for revenue, guys. So yeah, I don't want to be that, so I don't ever take a look at that channel. But if they do add it in future, that would be pretty cool. A proper melee like ability would actually go pretty hard.
No chance.
I wouldn't say she's broken. She's decent right now, but we don't know what form the rework will take, so I'm just gonna trust devs. She's good, but far from broken. At least in my opinion.
So slow.
New subscriber detected.
Keelan's rush is a melee? I don't know. I don't think so. Well, we can test it. Okay, Gyro, here's a thumb for you.
Serious? Get out of the way! My shield!
Of course I will, later in the season. I always test everything myself.
Serious?
What? Go eat a chunk? What the heck?
So slow.
The hell?
What happened to you?
Nothing, that comment.
No chance.
Well, Voodoo Cree, there's definitely options there. Oh, he means that he wants the dog to go and attack. Yeah, it'd be cool to actually have like a melee focus tree around the dog. Send the dog to go and attack them. Yeah. Not really, Hassan. It could just be that there's nobody near you to connect. That's all.
Out of my way!
It's rare, but it does happen. Either that or everybody could have disconnected. Depends on region a lot, so yeah. Hey, Voodoo Creek, clean stream policy, alright? Please take note that I'm under contract, and my contract requires me to have a clean stream policy. So be very careful. Well then, you should probably message the devs about it. Ask the dev support, Hassan. I can't tell you why. There's no such bug that makes you enter a public match. So, like, if you enter public, you just go in alone. It doesn't really work. So, it just could be that there's nobody in your region queuing up, things like that. If it's been 3 days, you can message support and ask them for help. And of course, make sure you have video evidence ready, but that's all you can do. No, Danny. Freyna is a better bosser than Bunny, for sure.
Shit.
Bunny should never be used for bossing, if you ask my personal opinion. There are some quirky builds that you can use for bossing, but I will tell you this straight up. You're gonna waste your time using Bunny for bossing. Bunny is only for farming, in my personal opinion. That's what she does best, and that's what she does. That's why for bossing, Freyna still wins out. And of course, now there are also other options. Yes, all the rest, so yeah.
So slow. Serious? Why, you little...
Reactor farming is indeed crucial. That's why I'm suffering through it right now. And slowly losing my sanity.
Shit! Serious? Shit!
No problem, Danny. You have a good time. See you later. I do hope they release the reactor changes on the 19th. That'll actually be good. But where did they say that they're releasing it on the 19th? Is there an official tweet? Or was it just in the dev Q&A section? Because the dev Q&A section, it's good, but I do not rely on anything in the dev Q&A section just because they can delay it if they need to, especially if there's bugs to work out. They are pretty solid with it, but I usually wait until there's either an official tweet or official info. Yeah, dev Q&A, there you go. Okay. I'll just wait, just in case. I don't like to stoke expectations because, look, 90% of the time they're on the mark. But there's that 10% where sometimes it gets delayed. So I usually don't 100% put my eggs in the basket for the next update. However, I'm glad that they are considering it soon, because even if it's not the 19th, it'll be the next one. Depends on whether they have Christmas break, and I think they do, because Christmas is pretty big in Korea. So if they have Christmas break, it'll probably be the week after, but I'm pretty sure they will either get it 19th or the week after anyway, even if there is Christmas on. That I can be quite confident in. These guys are pretty good with that. Oh, definitely. Listen, I'm very hopeful for it too. It would make sense if it was their last update for the year. Devs deserve a break too. I mean, God, I wish I could take a break, but no. Then again, when I'd be taking a break, what would I be doing? I would still just be playing video games, so no break needed. My break is still playing video games. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I don't disagree, Gyro. Like, I am like 90% confident. If they say it in the Q&A, it's probably going to be this week. But just in case there's a delay, it'll probably be after. I hope there won't be a delay, though, because I'll be real with you. I have lost my sanity doing this. Like, every time I do this, I'm just thinking to myself, I wish I was playing Path of Exile right now instead of doing this shit. But I have to do this because if you don't do this, you don't have the best build. Then I can't show you guys the super awesome stuff. So here I am, suffering. At least I got Arcane to keep me company. God damn. What the hell is this? This is actual misery. I'm actually in hell right now. I still haven't gotten a single one that's decent. Like, I got one that's like purple, semi-decent, but I kind of don't want that. I want like a perfect one.
No chance.
I tell you,
this
Liu.
one.
Reactor farming is the real RNG. Sorry for interrupting you, Arcane. Go ahead.
My shield.
No, I was just saying at this point in the game where you're at, like, it's just nothing. There's no point to get anything else but a perfect one.
Yep. Especially now because you can, since you can level them up to tier 5, the thing is that it's like multipliers on multipliers. So if you level up a crap one to tier 5, then you're gonna just be filled with regrets because the materials are so expensive to do so anyway. Like, it's like millions and millions of gold. So I'm just like, oh my God, I'm forced to do this.
See, I still have the first quest to do it. And I'm not doing it until I
Until you get a good reactor. Yeah, I know. I
until
know.
I get a good reactor.
That's the way I felt. Like with Keelan, I was like, okay, I'll make do with this just 4-star, but I'm like, I'm already feeling the pinch. Like, that one I could afford because of how many void vessels we did and stuff. So I had to spare gold, but God, it's miserable. And then we have to go back to gold farming again another day.
Yeah,
I need to get you a Freyna soon.
I know. I need to get a mine. I need to get it right now.
No, if we had 2 Freynas, I guarantee you that gold farming would go a lot faster. We'd cover 2 sections.
Yo.
I must get it for you.
And then missing just the 2 parts. I think I still have them marked. Or tracked, I mean.
Hey, we can do some of that today. Just give me another half hour on this because I must try. Because I need to do work on the ultimate Sharen build later this week if I can.
You're good. I'm still maxing out Keelan right now.
It's all good. Where are you maxing him out?
The last mod I need him to put in.
Uh-huh.
I'm just trying to get him upgraded so I can get the last one put in.
Sounds good.
No chance.
No, this is not a permanent reactor spot. The permanent reactor spot for Sharen is Kyber Mine. That's the permanent reactor spot. This one is the weekly spot. So I'm using this because, I don't know, I like this one better. Weirdly enough. I know it's strange, but I like this one better for some god-awful reason. Now, come on. Skill cooldown and Colossus. Okay. Somewhat acceptable. Fusion and Colossus. Okay. Okay. Acceptable. I wouldn't be using it against Colossus though now, would I? But at least it's there. At least it's there. I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna believe in it. Okay, it's there. It's there. No need to think too hard. Alright. Wow. Love that. Love that. Oh, chill. Gold. Wow. Love that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So beautiful. This is still the best that I have for now. Dimension's not useful at all, so that can go away. The fusion one I do not mind. Yeah, I'll just try a little more. Just a little more. The link to the bunny build, it's literally just on my channel. You don't need a link. It's just there. 400% bunny build. All you got to do is search it on my channel, dude. And there's also a playlist of all my TFT videos. It's one of my latest videos, in fact. So, yeah. If you genuinely have trouble finding the build, then you can come back here. But it's just practically on the front page of my channel.
New subscriber detected.
All my builds, take note, by the way, they're all on my channel and all in my playlist, so they're very easy to find. Very, very easy to find. Okay. Now that's all settled. Ugh. I don't know if you feel like trying this for a couple minutes longer. I'm just gonna go onto my Freyna and kill Executioner. That's the alternative. They are, Bilal. So hopefully that update comes in soon, because it will really help, genuinely. Okay. The date should be 19th December, to be fair. Should be in the keyword. Speaking of which, where is my perfect Freyna reactor? There you are. Do I have a beam rifle one, actually? No, sorry, I have a tactical rifle one. Let me go look in my drawer. Hello, reactors. Assault rifle, shotgun, assault rifle. Grr. Okay. I know this is a bit roundabout, but here's what we're gonna do. First and foremost, I'm going to go to my presets, and I'm going to swap over to press this to win button. And from the press this to win button, I'm gonna go get myself a beam. I'm gonna go get myself a tactical rifle reactor. Thanks, Mom. Literal shot glass of ginger tea today. Thanks, Mom. She's got this little mini glass of ginger tea. It's a little literal shot glass right there. Okay, so there's going to be a new update coming, and of course in January there's going to be part 2 this season for sure. And there's, like I said, there's a lot to do, but they are doing one more update for December, and I think they'll be going for Christmas break. But anyway, this is roundabout, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to murder Swamp Walker real quickly, a couple of times until a tactical rifle reactor drops, and I'm going to put that on my Freyna, and I'm going to go murder Executioner with Freyna so that I can get better reactor for sure. Mostly because I'm tired of running missions. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do today. Let's go. Let's go, Haley the Shillelagh.
Aiming at target. Objective confirmed.
Check the weekly rotation, dude. Do you know how to check the weekly rotation? If you don't, do you see difficulty levels down the bottom, Mr. Angara? If you go there, you can just check where the reactors drop. Chill, you see chill singular, so go to the lumberyard, or you can go to the hatchery. Either one of those will get you a Haley reactor. Okay? Hope that helps to clarify how you do it. Well, Ultimate Haley's not dropping until about Season 7, so plenty of time. Plenty of time. Yeah, the wings always flap when you're in the air. That's why I like it. I like it. Yep, by the time she comes out, normal characters will have a transfer process, so it'll be easy. So I'll just transfer her over.
You're going to feel a little chilly.
Same thing, by the time Enzo comes out, transfer system will be in, so I'm not worried. Only right now we don't got the transfer system. Yep, for real. I don't lie. Besides, I'm not allowed to lie, so anything that I say is usually true. The only reason it might not be true sometimes is because sometimes I flub my stuff. But again, very rare. Of course they're planning to do that. Like I said, would I lie to you? Did I do that?
Lol.
I have no reason to lie to you humans, though you are all heathens. Heathenous infidels. That's okay.
Up to me.
I can understand being poor on Catalyst. Nowadays, sometimes I forget to even construct the Catalyst on the days when I'm doing other games, so I understand the pain, and I feel it. Let's take a look at what I've gotten thus far. Don't you dare tell me they auto-dismantled. They did not just auto-dismantle. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, note to self. Dismantle the weapons. Manually each time when doing this method. Neither of these are useful. Well, technically this is. Technically. But still not what I want. So goodbye. Yes, they did, D-Man. Of course I'm still farming. We have to get perfect reactors, Alex. What do I think is the next ultimate? Probably Blair. But we'll see. No, Descendants do not affect the reactor drops, Mr. Angara. Hello, Demise. They do need to drop Haley's other two Transcendent modules after buffing her current ones, which are literally never used. So they have a lot of work to do.
You're going to feel a little chilly. Changing mags.
Handgun, shotgun. Handgun, shotgun, emotional trauma. No, 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 Mr. Angara. There's a normal drop, and there's also a drop that is based on the weekly rotation. The Descendant does not affect the reactor drops. Okay? Exactly as what Crimson Dread says. So don't overthink things. Okay? Don't overthink things. Just follow the proper information that we officials have said. That's all you need to do. You are most welcome. Sometimes that doggo just teleports for no reason. He is quite the teledog. Literally nothing but launcher reactors. Are you freaking joking with me? One tack rifle. Just one tack rifle. One tack rifle, I'll be satisfied. Although if he's behaving this nerdy, but if he's behaving this nerdy, I will straight up just... I'll straight up just go bully Devourer until he gives me one. I will not rest until I get what I want. Attack rifle drop. It's coming. It's coming. I feel it. Next reactors that drop will have attack rifle. I believe it. I believe it.
Stay calm. Aiming at target.
No, Crimson Dread. It's just luck and chance. It'll either give you gold or the food blueprints. That's all. So it's either or situation. So if you're unlucky, you don't get the stuff. If you are lucky, then it's all good. That's pretty much how it rolls. All 3 purples. My rage increases. My rage is increasing so much right now. This is actually a good reactor though. Okay, since purples also drop here, I'm just gonna go somewhere else and farm that. Reactors are no longer specific to a weapon, which is better. It's now specific to a weapon group. So it's to make it easier to find stuff that you need so you're not searching for the specific weapon. Because somebody already brought this up before, but basically if they don't do this now, what's going to happen is that eventually when you have tons and tons and tons of different weapons, it's going to be an actual pain in the rear to try and even get the drops that you want. So, yeah. I would say for now it's a pretty good move on their part. At least the way I'm seeing it. Okay, that does look pretty cool. In terms of paints that I already own, none of them as cool as this one. Alright, let's use it. And then on the helmet, same thing. Because I did want to try it. Oh, right, they're separate. Ugh. Paint that up. And then last but not least, okay, it's not this. What is this? All right. Somewhat better. If I want to go white outfit, then it's got to be this. Oh yeah. There's the hey hey. You should be able to swap the second one out. Anyway, now that I'm done painting her up. Okay, I was distracted for a moment, but now I'm back at it. So where's the Georgia Peach Queen? And there she is. Okay. I'm gonna do the smart thing. So whenever you need to farm a reactor, what I do, difficulty level rewards, toxic, I take a look around. Now it doesn't matter what kind of reactor we're going for. So since it doesn't matter what kind of reactor we're going for, I will choose some of the easier farms. So Starfall Road. I'm not going there. Shipment base. Shipment base is Fortress Outskirts. Hell yeah. How is Hammer and Anvil? Terrible. Mike, what game is this? It's called the First Descendant. TFD. It's free, so you can just download and play. Available on all platforms, except for Nintendo Switch, because nobody cares about that. But yeah, it is free to play. The First Descendant. Check the stream title if you want to be sure. Fortress Outskirts, here I come. Oh yeah, haven't done this in a while. Let's go! Come on, give me a good reactor. It's the one. It's one with tacticals. It's one with tacticals. Alright then, let's dance. Nice. I hope you get it soon, Manic Pistols. Reactor wise, get rid of these. So I have more space. Ooh. All for the sake of getting one that's tactical. Ah, there's no rest. No rest and no respite. That's not how that works, my friend. Rest. Rest is for the wicked.
I may have to hop off instead.
Damn. You okay?
Yeah. I'll be okay.
Alright. In that case, go right ahead, friendo. Get some rest, pal.
But I'll catch you for my evening.
Sounds good. I will be here in the morning. Bye.
Bye.
I mean, sure, you can if you want to, Mr. Reaper. There's nothing wrong with that. Do what makes you happy, pal. Sometimes we all gotta do crazy things. Hey, there's one with attack rifle. Sweet. Okay, I got what I needed. I am the almighty. Got what I wanted. Now, let's just finish this mission. Because that's what heroes do. Oh, there's another one here. Too bad there's not a 400% on this mission. You're damn right, Jonathan. If there was, I'd be very happy. Lunch was good with my friends, yeah. I had a great time. It was good meeting the gang. You know, I like meeting my, well, I don't want to call them fans because they're more like my friends now. But yeah, it's really nice to meet my friends outside. It's good stuff. It's good stuff, genuinely. Okay, now. Okay. It was alright. Wasn't actually that bad. Certainly far from perfect, but it wasn't that bad. I'll tell you that much. Okay. Now this is as ready as it's gonna get. This is the ultimate and toxic reactor. Get rid of this old one though. Okay, let's go put a tactical on it. See you later, Crimson. Nothing wrong with having a go. Then we're gonna try and get myself an ultimate Sharen reactor. So that's gonna be a thing. Okay. First, let's implant a reactor. This is the one that we got for Freyna, and now we're gonna implant tactical rifles into it, which is this one. So let's mount it up. And oh man, I'm gonna need more of the precise ions. Oh lord, this is gonna be painful.
Now what do you want?
Research request. Let's see. What am I waiting for? Very simple. You, precise ion accelerators. I need 500 stat. That's gonna cost me 10 mil. Damn. Alright, I can recoup 5 mil. All you gotta do, Lost, is you just gotta go, like, hit the link in the video description. I'll take you to the page you can register me as your creator. Just hit that and you're good to go, dude. So just register me as your creator via the, well, sometimes Nightbot puts up the link in chat as well. But you can either do that or you can hit the link in any of my video descriptions for TFD. And off you go, man. Like, you can go to any TFD video, then just hit the link in the first line of the description and it takes you to the registration page. That's all you need to do. Okay, now 10 mil does hit the pockets, but what can we do? You know, we gotta pay, right? And I haven't upgraded it yet. Almost forgot. Gotta upgrade that straight away and make another 100 data analyzers. God damn it.
It's
Painful.
research.
You're welcome, Loss. Thank you for switching over to me, if that is what you wish to do. Okay, okay. I cannot make 100. Don't have enough quantum incubators. Okay, pain. I'll have to get more quantum incubators soon. Reactor enhancement. There's 2 levels here. I still can't fiver it, but this'll do. This'll do. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. We're ready to butt kick. Well, this was cool to wear for a while, but I think we all know what we all need in life. Ain't that right? Actually, I'm so tempted by Dread Freyna. She looks like a Viking warrior. Purchasing! Let's go. Freyna with dreads. Oh, she's dangerous. Oh, she's dangerous. She is dangerous right now.
Do you need
Okay, let's go do some shenanigans. Shall we? Let's go see what kind of reactors drop. I believe I'll get a Sharen reactor. Okay, we're just gonna keep murdering this guy until we get the Sharen reactor of our dreams. I believe. I believe. But realistically, I just want to test out an upgraded Freyna reactor for fun. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Do it for the glory, people. For the glory.
Feel the pain.
Oh, that is such a wipeout. Damn. Okay. That was a wipe, I'll tell you that much. Feels good. Feels damn good.
Be gone.
Mr. JP Gons, if that is your first thought when you're seeing something like this, then I think you need to be more introspective, alright? Please take note, we have a clean stream policy. Be mature when you come here, right? The dirty thoughts out of your mind. No, I know the vertical chat is always wilder than the horizontal chat, but I really wonder How the heck do people even get distracted by virtual stuff? It's like, come on. It's just virtual. It's not real.
Feel the pain. You're all dead.
I'm occasionally watching this poor Doge bot get stuck. Don't know why. He just randomly gets stuck on stuff. Anyway, we'll kill Executioner a couple more times, see if any useful reactors drop. Because you never know. You never know. Might get something nice. But obviously, if it doesn't, then we'll just go back to the usual. We'll just snap back to reality. I'll do some invasions. Then I'll go and do the testing for Voltia. Make sure all that's prepped. Guess I'm getting spare Transcendants. I can live with that. Still nothing good. At least nothing that I want to keep. Alright, couple more times. Couple more times. Just for fun. And just because this is one of the few that you can bully is Freyna. I did a long time ago, Mr. Angara. There's the answer to your random question, my friend.
Don't try.
Oh yeah. Again. Well, PG-13 depends on your luck, dude. For me, Ultimate Freyna took 4 hours. So if you get lucky, she's less than half a day worth of farming. If you're unlucky, so it's all luck and chance, dude. Like one of my friends, we tried to get him a part for Freyna. Took hours and hours just to get that one part. So pray to RN Jesus and hope he gives it to you. That is unfortunately all you can do. Wish there was an easier way, but that's how it goes, pal. That's how it goes. I'm not trying to get a Transcendent module. I'm trying to get reactors. Because now, the boss will drop... Colossi drop reactors that are based on their elemental type. So if you kill the Executioner over and over, right? He just drops electric reactors. So this is an alternative to farming reactors. However, I prefer target farming if I can. I'm just bored. Because I tried target farming the reactors for like an hour and a half. I just can't. I'll go insane if I do that. Now, I'm just not the type that can sit down and do that. So I'm going to go do other stuff soon. But I thought I'd take a few tries at this. You never know, you might get lucky. So I always just give it a little bit of try.
Take this.
See if the gods favor me. Today, they're not favoring me very much, but that's okay.
New subscriber detected.
Could be tech. D. Russ, my kind friend, thank you for the gifted
New member
memberships.
has arrived.
You are always very kind. Well, listen, we don't know what Inez will be, but she could very well be electric tech. You don't know.
A new member has arrived.
I farm reactors when I get my hands on the character. It's a bit more unfortunate, but prevents me from going crazy. Thank you, D. Russ, for your kind gift of memberships. It is appreciated,
member has arrived.
especially during the holiday season. So thank you very much. I'm very grateful.
A new member has arrived.
Now I can add you to the list.
A new member has arrived.
Russ, get at it. What's my main character? Don't have one. Mr. Gabriel. And I'll tell you why. It's because I'm the type of player that always uses the correct character for the situation. I don't have a main. Because the second that you have a main, what you're doing to yourself is saying that, maybe I'm not efficient, but you know what? I'll still, you know, just roll with it. Um, 400% have always dropped about 2 to 3 at most, Sonny. You can increase it with the module drop rate from Fellow plus a module drop rate modifier, but that's about all you can do, really. Can't really go beyond that. Sure, Gabriel. Nothing wrong with that. I can't believe this is still the best that we got. Okay. I do want an additional multiplier, but this insanity is not worth it. So, let's take a break and go get some gold. Time to really farm some gold. Give me 1 second because, my dear ladies and gents, I actually have to handle something really quickly. So, please put up with Freyna dancing for a bit. Because I really, really need to go and handle this. It won't take long. I mean, I'll still be here because I'm handling it right in front of the computer, but I can't play while doing it, so forgive me for a bit. I'm just going to sort this out real quickly because this is urgent, and I forgot about it. Oh my god, I'm a moron. Ugh. When you become an adult, ladies and gents, please remember to do things properly or you will become like me. Not in terms of success or anything. I'm happy with my success, but no, you'll become like me in terms of forgetting stuff, and you don't want to forget stuff. Very, 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 very bad idea. Log in. Right. This is where my thing is. Come on, come on, come on. Not a robot. Yes, that's correct. I mean, I am the Asian robot, but I'm not a robot. Do I celebrate Christmas as a Buddhist? Technically, yes. Technically, I do celebrate Christmas, indeed. But like, it's more for like the kids in the family. So that's really it. I don't celebrate it as in, you know. I don't celebrate it as in going super hardcore about it. Set up 2FA, start setup. Have they added any new missions or an area? They have added a lot of new stuff, Gabriel. So I would suggest playing it yourself and trying things out. Okay. Okay, authentication login. Come on. One second. Saved.
New subscriber detected.
All right, now I gotta delete the original. Sorry guys, won't be too much longer, I promise. Thank you, new subscribers. Apologies for the delay. I will finish this very, very soon. Like I said, I can't believe I forgot to do this, so I'm very, very sorry. I'm just dealing with it really quickly because this is actually crucial. Okay. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, this is me. I am human. Come on, verify me. Sorry guys, almost done. Yes, this is me. I'm not from the USA. La, 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 la. I almost put that I was born in the 1900s. Clearly not true, is it? Unfortunately, yes, this is correct. That's correct. Okay, okay. Ideal substats roads for Sharen. I haven't decided on them yet. I was trying to farm a reactor, but I've gone insane from trying to farm it, so. Okay. Okay. Everything is good. Everything is beautiful. I've now settled it. Sorry for the wait, guys. It was very important for my merchandising, so I had to ensure that I legit got all this shenanigans done. And now that it's all done, I'm like, okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, phew. My merchandising is now safe. Sorry, I was about to lose my my merchandising shop because basically they required me to complete some forms that I hadn't finished just yet, and I forgot about it. Okay, now I can go back to do actually gaming stuff. Now, back onto Bunny. Come on. Now, which outfit should I switch to? Default ultimate outfit looks good to me. Haven't run around in this for a while. All right, let's go do the invasions real quick because I need the money. Ah, that's right. Sorry, it's invasions. I should switch to the high voltage. That works well. Look, I'm a bit different with a lot of other creators out there, I would say, and I'm just gonna be real with you guys. I don't think in terms of who do I enjoy playing, but rather what is the most effective for any task that I'm doing. I'm just like that. Like, mentally speaking, I can only do whatever is most effective. I will never ever, use something inefficient. So I do enjoy things like Keelan and Kyle, but I wouldn't say I enjoy them the most because, quite frankly, what I enjoy is being efficient. So it's a bit of a different answer, but I hope it satisfies. Triangle, circle, square X. Triangle, circle, square X. Triangle, circle, square X.
First, remove the tumor from the container to reveal the RK stored inside. If I know the ancestors, they will have already identified the RK's properties. Just before the explosion happens, find the drone which matches the RK's properties and use it as cover. That drone seems to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device.
Listen, guide, and the time it takes you to explain this to me, it's already over.
I can adjust the output to cancel out the blast energy. Descendant, the drone has been destroyed and the inversion energy emitter has been exposed.
Circle, square, X, triangle. Circle, square, X, triangle. Here we go.
The malignant tumor that is blocking the door.
Easy.
Descendant, the commander of the Order of Truth has malignant tumors throughout their body. We need the inversion energy emitter installed on the ancestor drone.
X triangle square circle. X triangle square circle. X triangle square circle. There it is. Just what I needed. Go, boss done. Now I gotta do it one more time for the gold, of course. I must max out my gold. My good. Let's do this. 'Cause I just spent a whole bunch. Need more.
Descendant, there are ancestor drones which give off inversion energy and a container with unidentified archives stored in this location. The enemy aims to artificially combine these two forces to cause an inversion overload explosion.
Okay.
They have also blocked off the entry path with
Triangle
orders malignant
X
tumors.
square circle. Triangle X square circle.
First,
Right here.
remove the tumor from the container to reveal the archive stored inside. If I know the ancestors,
Glorious.
they will have already
Yay!
identified the archive's properties. Just
One,
before the explosion
two,
happens,
three,
find the drone which matches
four,
the archive's properties
five.
and use it as cover.
Yep.
That drone seems to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device. If you have found the drone which has the correct arcade properties, I can adjust the output
Yum, yum, yum.
to cancel out the blast energy. Descendant, the drone
Where?
has been destroyed and the inversion energy emitter has been exposed.
X square
With this
circle
much
triangle.
output,
X square
you can
circle
remove
triangle.
the malignant tumor that is blocking the door.
X square circle triangle. Oh yeah. Got what I need.
Descendant, the commander of the Order of Truth has malignant tumors throughout their body. We need the inversion energy emitter installed on the ancestor drone.
X triangle circle square. X triangle circle square. X triangle circle square. Right there.
You little. So slow.
And she's done. Good. Alright, that invasion's cleared. That's 2.5 million gold. Now we need to hit the other one. High voltage when there's a low number of enemies. So if the enemy density is not high, you use high voltage. If you talk about electric condense and lightning emission, then you use that when there's a lot of enemies. So things like 400%, you want to use the 400% build. Void Vessel, 400% build works better. But when there's low numbers of enemies, like for these types of operations and missions like invasions, high voltage is better because high voltage does more damage faster. So high voltage is like when you gotta focus on a small number of targets and kill them quickly. That's the main key. And that's the crucial difference between the two.
phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Vulgus artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgus artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
Out of my way!
You see here? Low number of targets. Here, you don't want to end up. You don't want to end up like using something like 400% build, because although the ring is cool, there aren't that many targets to hit, and they're not all grouped up, so you'll just be wasting effort. But here, high voltage, that'll help you a lot. This is what will help you the most. Okay, here we go.
The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
Why, you little... My shields!
Should have beamed him from the start. Damn. I do hate that.
Why, you little... So slow! My shields! Serious? Why, you little...
Good. Vision reinforcement. Toxic. Oh, I can't change this here? Darn. I should for like the final fight. Just make it a little bit faster. Well, it won't take long. Let's go back, change it, go back in again. Easy. Then that gets me 5 million gold in total. Then I'll have to go back to reactor farming. Or actually, sorry, I have to do my Voltia test first. Then, if there's any spare time, I'll go back to reactor farming. Otherwise, I'll do it tomorrow-ish. Third slot. Oh, it's the one I was using for Keelan, RK boost. It's the last one in the set right there. I mean, you can see it. You can see it from like this. You can see whatever's green is what I've activated, so it's RK boost right here. But I do like using it. I technically, like for this one, if you're not interested in this one, you can actually just use, like, if you want to, Adrenaline Rush. Gets you through stuff faster, but I just don't like switching it for Keelan. I always forget. Now I gotta get in the habit of doing it because the boosts this season are good. Okay, again. Now this one will go a little bit faster. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to pick them forever. You can just swap them around as needed. Arcade Boost I took because of Keelan mostly. Like, that one was worth it to me.
Descendant. This is a phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Vulgus artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgus artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
No chance.
Gotta go fast.
Get out of the way!
The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
And I will indeed.
You little... My shield! Why, you little... Shit! Serious? Why, you little...
Ah, got him in one. So this can't compete with the Enduring Legacy, but hey, this isn't bad. Okay, back out. Now, we have cleared all of our invasions for today. So now that the invasions are cleared, we got the 5 million gold. It is time to go and actually... I'm just kidding. Now it's the fun part. Now we get to do some weapon testing. Glay, where are you? There you are. Glay. I'm gonna borrow you, Glay, for a second. Altia, there we are. Now we're going to play a little game. Going to use the Ultra Glay special. Just make sure that her modules are the same. Yes, Gungrave Gore, no issue. Let's do it. Now we will go to a 400%. The Magister Lab will be the perfect area for this. Excuse me. Start a private run. Let's go. Let's see how Voltia holds up in actual combat. This will either be good or pretty bad. But let's see. While I understand that, I also think that if you got no Freyna, damn, that's just pain. That's just literal pain for no reason. But anyway, I'm just here to see how good the weapon is. That's what I'm here to do. That's what these weapon tests are all about. Because a lot of people out there, they wonder, is the weapon good? So you really have to see in the hands of a proper weapon builder, how good is good, you know? Is it really decent? Or is it just alright? So for me, I always do 2 tests. Whenever I test a weapon, it has to pass the Glay test, and it has to pass the Enzo test. The Glay test is based on, if I have unlimited ammo, is this weapon awesome and viable? So that's the first test. The second one is the Enzo test, whereby if I've got limited ammo, but I can buff up the weapon with a potent gun build, is it viable? You know? So once you complete 2 tests, these 2 tests, you basically get a chance to really see whether or not the weapon's worth it for you. And that's what I do. But hey, if it can handle 400%, like it's doing right now, sure, I do have Glaze unlimited ammo, but I'd say it's handling really well. I'm not suffering, not getting overwhelmed. It is in fact performing very nicely. And I don't even have the correct elements on this, which is the best part. I have the wrong element on for the gun. It's a fun weapon, but I mean, that's all it really is, a fun weapon. But the Chain Lightning does have very good range, I will say that much. It's got very good range, and it appears to be quite decent at absolutely murdering most trash mobs, so fair is fair. Doing a much better job than I would have given any credit for. I mean, it's definitely much slower, but if I just had to use this one weapon... Oh, man, I actually died. Okay, so there are still circumstances where I will die. I gotta be careful of that.
Damn it.
Okay, so... like, the enemies will wipe you out if you're not wise about what you do. Yep. How many times have I died already? Okay, I won't be able to use my unlimited ammo for a bit, which is irritating, but understandable as well. It's good to know that there are these limitations, so if there are like lots of snipers and stuff, Glaze still can't use this weapon well. And 400%, considering the amount of gunfire coming at you, it's decent, but you will get ripped and you will die. Now the main thing is, of course, testing Enzo out, because that's going to be another big important change as well. But I'm looking forward to it. Enzo has unlimited ammo in a different way, and more importantly, he will buff up the gun, so that's what I'm really looking forward to testing. That being said, I'm a little disappointed that I fell so easily. I was not expecting a death like that. I mean, yes, I was kind of surrounded in the room and killed off, but still. That was not as good. That was not what I expected, and certainly not what I wanted, so I'm a bit disappointed in that. Because this thing does have a semi-decent killing speed, but yeah. Oh man, what did I do? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. That's what I meant to do. Press the wrong damn button. I mean, I will at least say this is a fun weapon. And it's fun as frick to fire it. But y'all saw it here. Y'all saw that this thing will not be a perfect weapon. You make the wrong move, you are gonna get killed, so it is indeed very much a thing. It's definitely much slower at clearing than any other, than like a proper clearing build, but there is a fun factor. I'll at least say that much. Okay. Now for the boss room. After that, we'll do an Enzo test.
All my senses come alive.
Well, of course it's best in Void. Like, I mean, I was the guy that told everybody use it in the Void, but, you know. Ultimately, I think people still want to be able to use it outside of it. And you can, to an extent. Depending on the type of character you're running, it is theoretically possible. Like with Blay, it actually is possible. Maybe not the best or most ideal, but it is possible. Kinda digging. I don't like that it doesn't chain to like the different bubbles though. The invulnerability bubbles, I don't think it'll be better than Thunder Cage, to be honest. If you ask my honest opinion, I don't think it'll be better than Thunder Cage. However, it's very competitive. Because the areas where it competes are actually in the bossing sections where it does do a fairly good job. Because here you can take care of boss and minions without killing them. so it's actually better against elites. That being said, Thunder Cage does deal with the shaft pretty fast, so it will come down to player preference to an extent. If they want and prefer the Thunder Cage, which does better in general in the farming sections, then they probably will not use this well. But if they prefer like just being able in the bossing sections or against elites, being able to still dish out respectable damage while also, you know, fighting off the boss, this is a better choice. That's what I would say is the major strengths and weaknesses of this. It's good because you don't have to get a kill in order to spread the AoE. But the AoE is not that strong, so... And I believe that it doesn't do as much damage, in my personal opinion, as the Thunder Cage. At least on the normal mobs. Because the Thunder Cage, well, it hits harder. I think. Can't remember. But I do know that mobbing-wise, the Thunder Cage will still be slightly better, but only slightly. And that's only because their explosions do more damage. This one's the chain is not so good. Do I consider weak point damage? You'll probably see in the build, but the answer is not really. I will explain why in the actual build video, though. So those that are keen, please do wait for that. The chain damage will increase when you get 4 of them? No. The chain damage is just standard. The only time the chain damage increases is if you are hitting the shield. So unless you're hitting the special shield, the chain damage will not increase. Now we're going to test under the same circumstances, but now we're going to use Enzo. Good. Right. Now, swap over to my Enzo di Garbenzo. And I believe he has a very strong... Use clay for farming, so I don't know why I have this. Sorry, just deleting this piece of crap. This will do. Enzo di Garbenzo is ready. Just put Enduring Legacy here. And then I'll put Voltia on. Okay, we're ready. And he doesn't need a reactor, yes. For a second I got confused. But then I remember, yes, he doesn't need a reactor. He just needs the stats. Okay, we're gonna test in the same circumstances. Slightly different build. Oh wait, that's right. Almost forgot, I have to change the build on it. Just now I was using the glaze special, now we're gonna use the real deal. So this one is the standard build. And we'll see how it works. This will either go well or really, really badly. So let's find out. Is this weapon gonna be decent or horrifying? I think honestly it is kind of best in Glaze hands because Glaze can actually just fire it forever. All Enzo can really do is just add a bit of damage onto it, which I don't think will help. Oh, excuse me. It's getting to that later time of night. But we'll see. I mean, I'm always open-minded. Now the same room, but with Enzo.
Initiate enhancement.
Fall down. Here we go. Enzo won't have the survival problem, that's for sure. But still not like it's super good. It still struggles because limited ammo plus it can't really kill as well as it should. So, still end up doing a lot of kiting. And this is even with my full shield build, which we all know has immense amounts of survival, so it's really not impressing me in any way, shape, or form. I have to say, I don't find it that good of a weapon. Like, Blade could use it to an extent, just to get some mobbing done, but yeah. Your survival is going to be a bit of an issue with this thing. By the time it kills the thing that's killing you, you might already be dead. Like, I'm using Enzo here, and Enzo has like all these extra capabilities to restore shields and whatnot, but I'm having to drop these supply boxes damn near constantly. Oh, and even then I still died. So there was that. Yep, I'm literally like going through this and aiming for, you know, avoiding the mana spam, but it ain't happening. All I'm seeing is that here's a swarm of enemies and I can't kill them fast enough. Like this one, Thunder Cage would definitely outshine. I have to say that much. Thunder Cage would be hardcore outshining right now. Because Thunder Cage is an AoE with no limit to the target. So this suffers from similar problems to High Voltage itself. Yep, I am not impressed at all. To think that it was actually better off with Blade, even then, there were multiple deaths. Just trying to use this gun. They're good. Nope. Nope. This is terrible. This is literally terrible. Oh my god, the enemy snipers just took me out straight away. I am literally better off blasting them all down with my ultra awesome Enduring Legacy. Like, I legitimately wanted this to be way better, but it's not, and I am very sad. I mean, I'll still release the build, no problem, but it's just not going to be effective enough. It's a good supplementary weapon, but that's all it is, a supplementary weapon. If anyone's trying to actually mob with it, then, well, they're going to suffer a lot. At that point, you're still gonna need, like Enduring Legacy to clean up. Hello, Alex. Okay, back on it again. Let's see. Slightly lower density. Trying again. On the normal mobs, it's fine. So it's fine on the normal stuff, but anything beyond that, this thing is gonna suffer tremendously.
Powering shield at light speed.
You have to keep backing up to fire. This makes me feel as under-geared in like as I know, right? It's like 10 minutes, dude, to try and kill that. Like, nah. Like when I do this demonstration, I'm just feeling like this is horrifying. Like, look at where my character's at. Like, it looks like it's doing a lot, but in truth, it's not. You know, it's really not. And I'm using every trick in the book here. Like, Glay at least was somewhat better because no reload time to worry about. But here, this is just terrifying. Shh. Truly disappointing.
It's more like this.
I genuinely had high hopes, but I think they need to buff beam rifles.
Powering shield at light speed.
Yeah, that's what we've been telling everybody, Alex. So, no need for the PSA, because I've been telling people that for weeks. But I thank you for attempting to help people. Just know that they have already been helped. It's painful, literally painful to do. I mean, I'll still showcase this on video when I drop my Voltia build so people actually understand, you know, where it shines and whatnot. I think that, you know what they need to do? I think they need to make the chain lightning, rather than the chain lightning being a fraction of the damage, it needs to be 100% of the damage. If the chain lightning was, okay, not even 100%, I'll even take 80. Even 80% of the damage would actually make this semi-viable. Because it's designed as a mobbing weapon. But unlike my super cool Keelan build, there's no saving this piece of crap. And And I even die. Like, the second I stop paying attention to my shields, I die, so... This is not very fun. I mean, weapon-wise, I mean. Game's fun. But this weapon, outside of the Void Vessel, I think they need to buff this gun.
Impressed. Yes, I'm good at this. Impressive, huh? Love the smell of fresh rounds. Initiate enhancement. Powering shield at light speed.
I still can't believe that's how long it took. Like, yo, that's nutty. That's okay, Jonathan. Sometimes we must all betray our principles to succeed. But nah, it's fine. I mean, I have 4 copies of the Fallen Hope. I think 4? 4 or 3, one of them. But yeah, no, I mean, nothing wrong with having the Fallen Hope. Just hope that someday it actually becomes a viable weapon. But I can't believe the Voltia is in a worse state than I would say Final Masterpiece. At least Final Masterpiece is pretty swanky danky. This is the opposite of swanky danky. It's unswanky danky. It ain't swanky danky, it's just janky. No?
Restoring shield. I love the smell of fresh rounds.
And so now is not the time to love the smell of fresh rounds, buddy.
Enhancing firearm. Impressive, huh?
Not really. I mean, I would assume that it would work in such a way by any catalyst slots that would be catalyzed on the ultimate would remain catalyzed the way they are. Then the extra slots that you put in will just be added with their current module system. At least that's what I'm assuming they do. I could always be wrong, but that's what I would do. Keep it simple and don't worry too much.
Powering shield at light speed. Restoring shield.
It's taking way longer than it did with Glay. Because the unlimited ammo plays a huge factor. And unfortunately, We just don't have that here, so. Not even Enzo's buffs can make this any better, so. Yeah, this is just terrible. At least with Glay, I was doing something.
Initiate enhancement. Here comes a big one.
I'll answer any questions in a minute when I'm not dying. Because this keeps up. The character is dead. Very, very dead. And I've already died multiple times. I love how the auto dismantle stopped working. Probably because I died. But yes, I'll answer all questions in a second. Just surviving through this first.
Support ends when we're out of supplies. Impressed. Yes, I'm good at this.
I've literally spent this whole fight running around. This is so sad. Yep. It's horrifying to say the least. I guess we'll have to wait and see how the ultimate transfer is gonna happen, but I don't know if it'll be free or if it'll cost gold. Could cost gold. And yeah, the beam rifles in this game are not good. They are not good at all. The Voltia is fine, I guess, in Glaze hands. Like, that's literally your best option, but you will still get swarmed and then die. So that's not very cash money. I'll tell you that much. It just doesn't feel good. Like, I can see where they were going with it, but its unique ability is where it's really getting a letdown, because the percentage that we get is just not enough. If you look at the unique ability, we're only getting 22.5%. It's not enough. It needs to be stronger. And the fact that they've consistently released underpowered weapons is also not doing them any credit. So they need to sort that out. Hello, Tydale.
research. I'm listening.
Let me just pick this up. But after just doing that weapons test, I was kind of excited for the weapons test, but now that I've done it, I'm just like sitting here thinking to myself, Jesus Christ. I mean, it looks so good though. Like, I think it looks good. You know, I don't disagree with that. But God, it's just horrifying to see how bad it is. I'm so disappointed. Like, it's good on Void Vessel, I'll tell you that much, but outside of that, like, holy cow. That's actually horrifying. Nice, Ty. Enjoy the game. I'm still gonna put up the build and all that, but yeah, no, I'm just overall disappointed. I can't believe it's that rough.
Welcome. You're here for modules, right?
Well, to be fair though, what I will say is that I would not use this weapon in isolation. I would use it as a supplementary weapon. So if I was running a skill-based character that already had like tons of AoE, I would carry this around as a just-in-case kind of dealio. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't carry it around for more than that. I would literally just carry it around for that. And that's what I would do with it. You know? I would not do anything more than that because it just does not seem right. YouTube does not have a drop system, Alex. What are you talking about? Drop systems are only on Twitch. So if you have to actually, if you want to get drops, please take note they are Twitch drops. You have to go and watch a random Twitch streamer, not a YouTube. YouTube does not have drops, so I don't know who lied to you and told you that, but I told everybody this already from the start. There is no YouTube drop system. I'm telling you this now, Alex, as somebody who's been creating content for years. There is no such thing as a YouTube drop. There is only Twitch drops, okay? So I don't know what you know or what you've been told, but there is no such thing as a YouTube drop, and there has never been such a thing as a YouTube drop. If you go to the official Discord for the First Descendant, they do tell you straight away in there, they will tell you that it is a Twitch drop only. All right, you can actually check that. It is in their tweets. It is a Twitch drop. You have to watch a Twitch stream. There is no such thing as YouTube drops, okay? There's no such thing as YouTube drops. And even if there were YouTube drops, which there aren't, but even if there were, please take note that First Descendant Twitter already says Twitch drops, and the drops are exclusive to Twitch, okay? So if you want the drops, please go and actually go on Twitch. You can't even integrate YouTube in your channel to get YouTube drops or whatever that is. It's Twitch drops, dude. You have to go to Twitch. I prefer YouTube, obviously, but unfortunately, if you want drops, you have to go to Twitch. I myself watched some guy on Twitch who had like no viewers. I just watched him for a while, and he had drops enabled, so I just watched him for an hour and a half, got my stuff, and I left. There is no YouTube drops, okay? There's no YouTube drops. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching the stream today. Tomorrow will be better because I'll hopefully no longer be choking because of this plastic mat. But I've had a fun time. Disappointed with this, but it's okay because tomorrow we'll come at it again. We'll tackle it again. We will handle it again. All right, so I'm looking forward to that. Thank you all very much. I appreciate your presence, and I'll see you all tomorrow for more farming. Hopefully tomorrow's drops will be better because today has been rough. But there's always tomorrow. I have never heard of that, but maybe, Alex. I don't know. Because as far as I know, most games only have a Twitch drop. I just want to be clear about that. First Descendant does not have any of these so-called YouTube drops. There's only Twitch drops. You want it? Please go to Twitch. Okay? Thank y'all very much. See y'all in the morning.